My usual setup is very simple, and I just use the dining room table. I put a drop cloth down, I use a chair and put my wax paper and put my paints out. I need to paint right in the center of the household. I've always done that. That's the only place I've successfully done it, and that's how I like it. Well, I started painting as a kid, and I loved art, but I would cry all the way through all my art classes. I guess I didn't mind. I really kind of liked art, but the teachers got very upset about it, and they always said, don't take it so seriously. When I was around 40 or something like that, I started taking art classes. I think probably when I was working 4 days a week with 2 little kids. One of the things I really enjoyed was a course that I took way before most people take it, but only because it was the only remaining course on Monday morning or Friday morning, whatever day off I had. And in that course were a lot of much more advanced artists who really tried to make a career of it and who were stuck. And I found it liberating to see they were stuck, and also to understand the process as it was laid out by this great teacher. I didn't have anything invested in it. I was just excited to see how the creative process worked. A few years later, when I was thinking about taking art more seriously and discussing it with a friend who said, well, you know, why are you so concerned about trying it? You should try it if you want to. And I sort of was reluctant, and he said, well, you don't have to be Picasso to do it. So right now I'm doing a series on dead things, dead plants, dead whatever. And I think it's coming out of both my partner Peter's dad dying, and also my sense of climate change and sort of death of the world. But I'm enjoying life, so they're a funny series. It's all about dead things, but quite a lot of them are really quite fun. Today, I didn't know what I was going to paint. And so my friend who came to paint brought some flowers, and they were wrapped in paper towel. And when I opened them, I just liked the way they looked. But the problem with it is that they're on white paper, they're on paper towel, and having a white background is difficult. It's always a bit of a stressful thing for me. It's hard to keep it interesting, hard to make it not just look like you forgot to do the background, and to make the background really part of the picture. I do really like colour, and I only use a very few colours. Most people use far more colours than I do. I really like having a limited palette, and I mix all my colours, and that's what gives me a lot of pleasure in painting. It's about colour. I was just over at my friend's house, and all she had, because she hasn't really moved in, is sort of cardboard boxes of things, and she had this liquor box, and I hadn't really thought about what I was putting my flowers down on top of, but I just happened to put them there, and I said, oh, I really like that red. It was just the red of the LCBO box, and so that's how I've got the background for that picture. I really like the social thing. I like feeling it's not an isolating thing. Art can be a very isolating thing. For most artists it is, and they accept that as part of their practice. And I don't want to be alone doing my art. I think I'm enjoying having it be only a certain size in my life, so I commit at least a day a week, and probably a day and a half to 2 days, but I only definitely say I'm going to do a day a week. And I find it works well, and I'm enjoying it, and not too hung up about whether I'm an artist or not, whatever that means. Lynn Donahue was a really good teacher, and she would say, as she would sort of critique your picture, she said, well, what's missing, and what would really make your heart sing? It is about making your heart sing. So, that's it.
I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in the storm.
And they're caught in the storm, babe.